Hello, and thanks for watching this video. This video is going to go over different modules that come with the Community Builder component that goes into your Joomla website, and how you get those modules into your website would be through under extension, through your install feature. And this is kind of an advanced video. If you're doing Community Builder, then I assume you have knowledge about modules, module positions, and if you don't, I've got some other tutorials that cover that. But basically, you would click Browse here. And when you do, it opens up your local, or a window to search your local machine. And when you do, I'm going to the folder I know that I unloaded or unzipped the Community Builder contents into. And when you do, it says unzip first. Okay, so the file you get from the Community Builder website, you'll need to unzip that first. When you do, all these other things come out. And you'll notice that there's this MOD underscore. MOD, that stands for module. The component portion, this com underscore comp profiler, that's very important. That's what you want to install to get Community Builder loaded on your platform. But these modules here are additional things like Community Builder login. This is if you want to show your users the login box with the username and password. You have the comp profiler online. If you want to have a little box or module to address how many users you have currently online. And you have a moderator if you've got a large site and you're needing somebody, or you're needing features to help moderate the community that the Community Builder is helping you create. So assuming that you have those installed, and when you select the file, you of course just click Upload File and Install. It'll be found under your module manager with all your other modules. And I've got quite a few modules back here, so I'm going to click Type to organize them. And when I do that, you'll see that here's the member login, the mod underscore CB login, and that module is found here on the front end. That module is right here, this box. It's the login box, and as you can see, it's got a forgot login, so you can retrieve your username and password from here. And here it provides ways for your users to proceed in either retrieving their username or password. And it's also got a link to go to the registration form, like so. And in an earlier video, I went over how you can have menu links or menu items that also go to these things. However, that one module covers a lot of it for you, and it's pretty intuitive. So I would recommend you use the CB login, and if you use the CB login, make sure that the core login is deactivated and you are not using it. Okay, you don't want your core component login module to be used and your Community Builder login. Just stick to your Community Builder login if you're using Community Builder. But you also have a couple other things like CB Online. Let's just go ahead and activate that and see what it looks like on the front end. Alright, and you see this box here. It says CB Online None. So basically, this is a module that will tell users who visit your site how many users are online at the moment. So if I were to log in, you'll notice that when I do so, now all of a sudden it shows my username, and if there were more members logged in, and I had more members in this test site here, this list would get longer, and you would see all the usernames, and you can click that. It'll take you to my profile that I have set up. Now, in my configuration, I have it set to where anybody can see the user profiles. You also have the options to restrict that. Maybe you only want registered users to see it. It'd be real popular, like I mentioned earlier, with dating sites. Maybe you have kind of a club type site, and you only want profiles to be seen by other members. There's configuration settings in your back end that I cover in other videos that would limit and help you restrict the viewing of this information only to that user group. So I'm not really going to go too much into all the different modules, because there's a couple that come with Community Builder, but you can also go to Joomla.org, and there are a bunch of other plugins and modules just for Community Builder. Now, one thing I will say, because it can be confusing, is that there are plugins, okay, for Community Builder which are separate than plugins for Joomla. And if you go and you download a plugin that was designed specifically for Community Builder, you'll want to come to the plugin management here under Community Builder. And inside here you'll notice it has its own install feature. This is entirely separate from the install feature under extensions. This is for the core of Joomla. And how I got here, I went to Community Builder and Plugin Management. And from here you would browse your machine to try and find the file that was the plugin for Community Builder. So for example, the CB CAPTCHA. Okay, I have this enabled. I had to upload that through this installer here. And what that does for me is when people want to register, click register, it creates this security code right here, or this CAPTCHA, and then they have to enter the security code, and this helps cut down on spam. So again, this was a separate plugin that I got from the Joomla.org community from their extension bank. And just keep in mind that if you have plugins for Joomla, you'll have to install them through the plugin manager in Community Builder. Otherwise, the rest of the modules are just like any other module. You just upload it through your core installer, and then it will show up in your module manager. And like any other module, when you open it up, you set your parameters as you see fit, and then you tell it what position you want it to show on your website. And of course you can assign menu assignments and things like that. So that's really all I'm going to do. And as far as diving into Community Builder modules, like I said, there's a bunch out there, and it adds different ways to get to the same thing with how you want your Community Builder platform to function. It's very flexible and gives you, like I said, many ways to do the same thing. So hope that helps, and I will see you on the next video.